Aquarius, it's Nick and your fellow Aquarian Nala. I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. Alright, before we continue guys, just gonna take a quick second to thank Keen for sponsoring this video. Keen offers personalized readings for those seeking questions or need some clarity or confused about something in a certain area of your life, such as love and relationships, career, work, finances, dream interpretations, or spiritual guidance. Anything and everything, they got you. Keen is an affordable way to meet new readers, and when you sign up, it's super easy. You just fill out a brief questionnaire. It'll then pair you with a list of recommended psychics based on your specific needs. So it's super easy to use, very convenient. I had the pleasure of having a reading with Joyce, who actually helped me interpret a really weird dream I had just last night. So it was like perfect timing. And the dream was so, I always have very lucid dreams, but this one was like very intense, very specific, and I woke up like almost like overwhelmed, like what is going on? And I'm sure all of you have had those moments. You're like, what the heck does that mean? Like, you can make your own assumptions, your own interpretations, but just to kind of confirm my feelings and get kind of an outsider's perspective, I asked her about it, kind of told her about it. I won't tell you all the details here, of course, but in the dream, a specific event happened, and then it made me feel like maybe that was directly correlated to something that was going on in my life. And when you dream, it's very subconscious, and usually that is something that's going on or something you need to work on or reveal something to you. And for me, my dreams tend to give me a lot of deep hidden messages that maybe I missed throughout the day. So she confirmed and validated a lot of things that I saw and felt, people, places, things, situations, and that it was definitely correlated with something that is going on. So that gave me some peace of mind, helped clarify some things, and it was nice to get like an outsider's point of view who is not in the situation or doesn't have any emotions involved and can kind of just give it to you straightforward. But she was really sweet, really kind, which I always really appreciate. So it gave me a lot of clarity, and also helped kind of me confirm certain chapters that have closed and ones that are opening in my life. So it was a really insightful reading. I really enjoyed it and gave me a lot of different perspectives to kind of think about. I have a whole variety of different types of readers, mediums, psychics. You'll see different ratings and reviews about them, so you can really choose the one you feel is most fit for you. And it's awesome because the readers are available 24/7, so there's always someone online. It's really easy to schedule a reading. And the sign up process is also really simple. You can sign in once you have your sign up or register. All you need is an email, you create a password, and you're ready to go. And if you're new to Keen, your first 5 minutes with any reader is $5 with my link below. And once you're a user, Keen will send you unique discounts each week. This makes getting regular readings super affordable. So it's a really awesome way to get any questions that you have answered in a matter of seconds. So be sure to check them out and use my link below to get your first 5 minutes for only $5. Try keen.com/Nicloves, and thank you so much once again to Keen. We have the new moon in Cancer this week, so you really want to be mindful where you're putting your heart, your feelings, your emotions into, because those things are going to be manifested and becoming a reality. So pay attention to what you're feeling, and if it's negative, shift it. Do something that can shift your vibration so you're vibrating higher and in a good mood, feeling loving energy, feeling things that you want to experience. Okay, if you can this week or on the new moon, take a bubble bath, be in water, go by the pool, go to the beach, the lake, creek, water, pond, like be by water and drink lots of water. Okay, it's going to help sharpen your intuition and be in tune more with and aligned with your body, mind, soul, spirit, because the veil between the spirit world and our world is very thin at this time. All right, so be mindful of what you're feeling and what you're giving your time and your attention into this week. All right, so Aquarius, we're going to be covering a little bit of work, health, and love. I'll have the link to the extended below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. And yeah, we'll continue this on. All right, so overall, Aquarius, I feel like there's this energy of someone being sorry. This could be you or someone else, that they hurt you. Like, I'm sorry I hurt you. That's what keeps getting repeated to me. I'm sorry I hurt you. And also a time frame of 6 months. Either this is coming 6 months later, or it's been 6 months or about 6 months since you've seen someone, since you talked to someone, or you were together for 6 months, something about 6 months, and also a conversation or something that was happened in a kitchen or in a restaurant, in a dining room area. Something, a conversation or something that happened in that area could have been important, or a memory, a last conversation in the kitchen or in the dining table at a restaurant, something like that. But we'll get into that in just a second, okay? So when it comes to your health, I feel like you are feeling healthier, you're feeling lighter this week. So you may go try something new or take a chance. And I don't know, do something fun or do something a little bit different outside of your comfort zone that you've never done before. Let's say you usually go for runs. Maybe now you're going for a run in a different area, around a different park. You may run into, if you're going on runs or you're at the park or somewhere by the park, you may see a stray dog or a stray cat, and maybe that dog or cat may follow you this week, and maybe they'll become your buddy. Maybe it'll follow you all the way home. You're like, what do I do with this? And it may be your new buddy, possibly. So you may have a little straggler, a little follower of a pet or a bird or something, but I feel like it's like a dog or a cat that may follow you, or you may find at a park or is like a stray somewhere. You're like, okay, all right, cool. Hey, little fella, how are you doing? I feel like some of you could be like big cat people, or you love dogs. I feel like you're either or. You're a big cat person or you're a dog person. If you don't like animals in general, like, I can't really, I don't know. Why are you here? I'm just kidding. But I think most of you do like animals, but I feel like an animal of some sort may be important to you. Maybe this is like a therapeutic emotional support, right? And it helps your health, helps you feel not alone, helps you feel loved and cared for. Like Nala, even though she's like the most unaffectionate but needy and sassy dog I've ever had, but I love her to death, you know? Aquarian energy. She's her own, she's like a human. She thinks she's a human for sure. So when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, she's like, I'm leaving. When it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like there could be an energy of someone draining you, or your work draining you. You're sick of it, or you're tired of it, or it's just becoming so much. And there could be someone or an energy that it has an addiction, an attachment, and that is like consuming you, or it's draining you. Like you could have a boss or a coworker who, you know, is doing stuff that you're like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. And now you have to pull more weight and do more work or cover for them, possibly. Or you can have a boss or manager or someone who's giving you a hard time, or maybe making you do too much. And it feels like you have to cover for them. It also feels like energy, like you may be feeling like you need to cover up for someone, and you're getting tired of doing that because it's like you got to put in more work or do things that you shouldn't have to do, that are not part of your job or your responsibilities. So that may be something that this week you're like, okay, like I don't know, I can do this anymore. Like I'm sorry, like you're cool, I care about you, but I don't want to cover for you anymore. Like, can you please just take care of your business and handle your issues? So it may sometimes feel like you're the parental figure, you're always the most mature one, you're always one helping people or having to solve their problems or take in and cover for them. You're like, I can't do this anymore, like I'm exhausted, okay? You could be working with a Capricorn person who is just kind of like, this person drives you crazy. Maybe they're a workaholic, or they have addictions, and they're using money, fame, status, power to feed their addiction, or that is their addiction, having money, having power, having status. And without that, it's like they get greedy, or they get too consumed with that kind of stuff. And maybe this person's just becoming really toxic in your life, or not a good person to keep around you in your company, in your presence, okay? All right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, some of you could be a double Aquarian. Maybe you're Aquarian Sun, Aquarian Moon, Venus, Rising, or you could have Libra somewhere in your chart as well. When it comes to the other person you could be dealing with, I feel like it could be a Sagittarius, maybe another fire sign, Leo, Aries, although I feel more so Sagittarius, and water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? But it doesn't have to be, guys. I always say it to you. I know you're probably like, you say that every week, Nick. I know. It could just be the energy this person's embodying, okay? In case for all the newbies here. So I feel a lot of like frustration, tension, hatefulness that's now subsiding, that's now faded. It's kind of just gone with the wind. Maybe 6 months ago, you were feeling really hateful, really angry, or just upset towards the situation, upset towards this person. Maybe they were feeling really frustrated with you, but it feels like now that time has passed. I don't know why I'm getting 6 months, 6 months something. It's like now the steam has cooled off. Now, you know, like when you make a tea or a coffee and you sit it there and you go do something like, oh, dang it, I forgot about it. Now I gotta go warm it up again. It's cold. Seems like now that 6 months have passed, your tea, your coffee is now cold. It's not hot anymore. You can sip on it. It's not going to burn your tongue. I hate that feeling, right? The next day you're like, it feels like numb or weird. It's not going to burn. The steam has cooled off now. So it's like you're not as angry anymore. Maybe you still kind of are a little bit, but not as much as you were in the beginning. And this person as well. So it feels like you guys have both forgot why you were mad, or you both forgot what happened. Like, why did we end? Why was I even mad at you? And I think that pretty much tells you guys fought, or you broke up, or you ended things over nothing, over something that maybe wasn't even a big deal, because now you don't even remember what happened. You just remember you were mad, and they remember they were mad or upset, but you don't know what the actual reason is. And now that time has passed, both of you are like, okay, well, I don't hate the person. They didn't do anything. Like, neither of you can say that the other did something awful to you. Even though I feel like their energy, or someone here saying, I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I hurt you doesn't mean that they actually did something awful to you. They're just sad that they made you feel a certain way, because they know, or someone here knows, that maybe they shouldn't have let it get to that point, because maybe you fought, or you broke up over something that wasn't really a big deal. And so I feel like both of you are still kind of really attached, really connected to each other, and you've been picking up on their energy. They've been picking up on your energy as well. And I feel like this person is someone who is really beautiful, magnetic, could be really sexy, catches a lot of eyes, gets a lot of attention, or has a lot of admirers, and maybe is someone who looks really good. They're attractive, they take care of themselves. It could be someone who likes to work out or exercise, could have a pet like a cat or a black cat, or like a dog possibly. And it's just like a ball of light, ball of fire, and like what you see is pretty much what you get. And I think what could have happened, or at least what's happening right now, is that you're finally seeing something. Something is finally becoming really clear to you, or a feeling that you were feeling on the inside is now kind of like coming up to the surface. And again, we are in Cancer season. So guys, everyone, you and I, your neighbor, everyone's going to be in their feelings about something. Not everyone's going to be mopey, crying or something, but everyone's going to be in their feelings about something, caring too much about something. And something that you could have been suppressing, or like, I'm not going to feel this, I don't care about this, I don't care about this person. It's coming back to the top. It's coming up to the water. And I think you're finally seeing something, or coming to terms and accepting a feeling that you were avoiding for a long time. And it feels like you are reconnecting with this feeling and this thought that you once had before. Like, it could be a memory or something you remember, like, oh my gosh, like I remember we did this, or we said this to each other, and then it makes you smile. You're like, oh my gosh, like I felt the feeling that I felt when we were together again. And that's just weird. Like, why did I smile? Like, why am I smiling? And I think it just kind of makes you remember that how good things were, how happy maybe you were with this person, and how well you guys really connected. And you're thinking of memories. This person is feeling things. They're feeling mixed emotions. They're feeling confused. Maybe like, am I distracted? Was I not seeing things clearly? Why am I feeling these things? And I feel like this person's feelings and emotions kind of got in between, and maybe your thoughts and overthinking, overanalyzing things too much is what got in between as well. Whereas like you guys couldn't just like come together and agree on something. And it feels like now you want to give back, or you want to make things fair and balanced, make things right maybe, by first making things right within yourself, making sure you accepting, you're becoming self-aware, you're not just pushing things away, and doing better. You know, maybe if this didn't work out or whatever happened, you're like, moving forward, I want to do better, I want to be better, I don't want to make the same mistakes, I don't want to regret things moving on, and I don't want to linger on or hold on to anger, hold on to hate, because I realize that doesn't do anything but hurt me. It doesn't hurt anyone else but hurt me in the end. And with this person, I feel like it could be someone who's a teacher or likes to learn, likes to teach, likes to travel, or maybe is well-traveled or wants to travel. They could be someone who is really positive, really optimistic, and someone who's trying to keep a balance in their life and be in tune with their feelings and their emotions, but also stay grounded at the same time. And I feel like also November could have been an important month, or something important happened in the month of November. Maybe it's the time you met, maybe it's the time you ended things with each other. November, and also 6 months. I don't know why that keeps coming up. And also a kitchen, maybe a conversation or an incident or something that happened in a kitchen or in a dining room area, a restaurant, somewhere like where there's serving food or where food is made. I don't know, maybe someone's a chef, maybe someone was making food or dinner, or like you guys had a last supper and then it ended. I don't know, something along those lines. But it feels like both of you are getting over the past. Like you're over the past, you're over whatever happened, and now you still don't understand why things ended. Like, why did we argue? Why did we end things? Like, I still care about this person, but it's almost like so much time has already passed that's like, well, what do I do about it? I don't know. Do I talk to them? Do I message them? Is it weird? Am I going to look desperate? Both of you are kind of like having those same thoughts right now. All right, so we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so we'll continue this on in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I will see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care.